Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Dear viewers, I am Dr. Noshin Afshan and you are watching Dr. Noshin Afshan YouTube. I hope that all of you would be fine and I am thankful to you for watching this video. To watch more videos, please subscribe my channel and press bell icon. So our today's lecture is about molecular orbital representation of nitrogen molecule. As you know that atomic number of nitrogen is 7, that is satisfied as 1s2, 2s2, 2px1, 2py1 and 2pz1. So these electrons have been shown here. Now we move towards its molecular orbital representation. The atomic orbitals of one nitrogen atom would be represented here, and the atomic orbitals of the other nitrogen atom would be shown here. So as this 1s orbital has been filled with 2 electrons, and similar is the case over here, these 2 orbitals would overlap to give the bonding molecular orbital filled with 2 electrons, and it is shown by the sigma 1s. And similarly, the antibonding molecular orbital is shown here with sigma star 1s, and it is also filled with 2 electrons, because here total number of electrons are 4, 2 in bonding molecular orbital and 2 in antibonding molecular orbital. So these 4 electrons have been fulfilled in 2 molecular orbitals. Then now the case is with 2s. Similarly, we will draw the 2s orbital over here filled with 2 electrons. These would also overlap with each other to give a bonding molecular orbital that is represented by sigma 2s. It is also filled with 2 electrons, and then the antibonding molecular orbital is also filled with 2 electrons, and it is shown with sigma star 2s. So in this way, these 4 electrons have also been satisfied over here in these 2 molecular orbitals. Now the case is with 2px, y and z. Here we draw like this. This shows 2px, 2py and 2pz. All these have 1 electron. Similar is the case with the other nitrogen atom, that is also 2px, 2py and 2pz. All these have been partially filled. Now the important point is that the z would overlap with the z to give a bonding molecular orbital. It would have the 2 electrons. Then 2py would overlap with 2py. It is also filled with 2 electrons over here. Now these 2 molecular orbitals or bonding molecular orbitals lie on the same energy level. The energy level increases from bottom to top, and the 1s and 2s orbitals would lie below these 2p orbitals. First 1s, then 2s, then 2p orbitals. Okay, these bonding molecular orbitals, as these have been formed by the overlap of 2pz. So as you know that py and pz, both of these orbitals yield the pi bond. So this bonding molecular orbital would be pi 2py, this is z, then pi 2pz, and this would be pi 2py. Now the case is with 2px. This bonding molecular orbital, that is sigma 2px, would be at a bit higher energy level as compared to pi 2py and pi 2pz orbitals. So here you may calculate these 3 and 3 electrons, total 6 number of electrons. These have been satisfied in the 3 bonding molecular orbitals, that are sigma 2px, pi 2py and pi 2pz. Now there is turn of antibonding molecular orbitals. Similarly, this z would overlap with the z 2pz orbital would overlap with the 2pz orbital of other nitrogen atom. But here this sigma 2px, in the case of bonding molecular orbitals, it would be at a bit higher energy level as compared to these pi bonding molecular orbitals. But in the case of anti-bonding molecular orbitals, its energy level is the highest one here, and it would be represented as sigma star 2px. Then the 2py is here, this is the 2py, this would be pi star 2py, and then 2pz. These this is pi star 2pz. These pi star 2py and pi star 2pz anti-bonding molecular orbitals would be at equal energy level. This is energy level. This would lie at the same energy level, but the sigma star 2px antibonding molecular orbital would be at higher energy level as compared to all of the others. This is unique case only in the case of nitrogen, but in the higher series like oxygen and fluorine, this sigma 2px lies below these pi bonding molecular orbitals. So that would be studied in the next example. So according to this, these 3 antibonding molecular orbitals would be left empty because all the number of electrons have been satisfied in the bonding molecular orbitals and there is no leftover electron. So that's why these would be empty. Now let's move towards its bond order. So just calculate the number of electrons in all the bonding molecular orbitals. 2 electrons would be in sigma 1s bonding molecular orbital. 2 electrons would be in sigma 2s bonding molecular orbital. So these would be 4 and 6 are here in these bonding molecular orbitals. 4 and 6, 10 electrons minus, so 2 would be in sigma star 1s and 2 electrons were in sigma star 2s. So minus 4 over 2. Then here 6 over 2 is equal to 3. So the value of bond order is 3 over here. That indicates that the nitrogen atoms would form 3 bonds or a triple bond between them. The 2 nitrogen atoms would form triple bond to make a nitrogen molecule. And then with respect to their energy level, the orientation of all these bonding and antibonding molecular orbitals may be represented as, first of all, it would be sigma 1s. We will start from the lowest energy level to the highest energy level. So first of all, it would be sigma 1s that was filled with 2 electrons. Then it was sigma star 1s that is also filled with 2 electrons. it was at higher energy level, and it was at higher this was at lower energy level as compared to sigma 2s. This shows the number of electrons, this shows the nature of the bond, that is either sigma or pi bond, and this shows that what are the atomic orbitals that have been overlapped to give these sigma or pi bonds. And it is at lower energy level as compared to sigma star 2s. And then here, according to this representation, it was pi 2py. This was also filled with 2 electrons. Then it was pi 2pz, also filled with 2 electrons. Then it was sigma 2px, and after that it was pi steric 2py. Sorry, here these 2py and 2pz were at equal energy level, so you will use here the sign of equal. And similarly, this pi star 2py is at equal energy level as compared to pi star 2pz, and both of these are at lower energy level as compared to sigma star 2px. Because these are empty, so we will not mention the number of electrons over these. So thank you very much for watching the video. Please subscribe my channel and press bell icon. Allah Hafiz.